Hey guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new here. Today I'm going to be filming a highly requested video. I feel like I get this question on almost every single one of my vlogs, a lot of my Instagram pictures, that kind of thing. And it's the question of how I got so into health and fitness ever since maybe like within the last 2 years. So I figured that today I will share with you guys the top healthy habits that I've implemented into my life. Some of these range from fitness, health related things, and then just like lifestyle habits that have just really bettered my life and have made me feel better both physically, mentally, that kind of thing, because obviously health is a lot more than just physical. And I know for everybody, getting up, going to the gym, or working out and eating healthy, that kind of thing can definitely be a struggle, and it's not for everybody, but I definitely think having good mental health is important too. So I have a list over here that I'm going to read from and just share with you guys the habits that I've implemented into my life within the last 2 years that have just really bettered me, both, like I mentioned earlier, mentally and physically. Some of these are a little bit random, but they're just habits that I think will totally transform your life. Again, fitness and health doesn't occur overnight. You really need to create the lifestyle. So a lot of these habits will help you get to creating a healthier lifestyle and a mindset. And obviously your mindset is the root to everything. So I really do like to focus on my mind feel refreshed, my body feel refreshed, and just transform my life and make me feel established and put together. So hopefully you guys learned some good habits to form out of this video, and it takes 21 days to form a habit. So start implementing them now, and 21 days from now you guys will have a better lifestyle in no time. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and with all that being said, let's just hop right into it. To start things off, I'm going to give you guys the most basic habit that I think has just made the world of difference. And you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. You're gonna say, oh my god, Lauren, we've heard this 3,000 times. You're like the millionth person we've heard it from. We do not care. But I swear, you guys, this just, it needs to happen. So I recommend starting your morning off drinking the entire bottle or glass or whatever it is of your water before you get out of your bed, before you start your day. Will transform everything. I just feel like it really helps, you know, wake me up in the morning, and it makes me feel so hydrated, and it's insanely good for the skin. I cannot give you guys a better skincare tip than drinking water. I like to think of my body as a flower. You know, it needs to be watered every single day, and the second you wake up, water your body, hydrate yourself, and just, it really makes you feel good. And it also is super great to kind of kickstart the metabolism. And I love to drink 3 big hydro flasks a day. My dad actually told me that you have to drink your body weight in ounces, half of your body weight in ounces every single day. So 3 hydro flasks and I'm good to go. So figure out whatever that may be for you. And honestly, bring your water bottle with you everywhere. I know it sounds crazy, but bring it with you in the car, because you drink so much water when you're bored. It's kind of like bored eating, which is not something great to do, but you know, I highly recommend doing that and just kind of having it with you whenever. I like to edit videos and just have a big jug of water next to me. I like to have it with me when I'm watching Netflix or when I'm reading a book, that kind of thing. Water is a game changer, and I'm not going to say much more about it, because you guys probably are going to click off this video and think it's going to be some basic, like really basic tip kind of video, but it's not, I promise. So just wanted to get that out there because it is very important. The next tip I have for you guys kind of goes along with when I just mentioned bored eating. I know we are all victims of it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that I don't eat when I'm bored, because I do 100% of the time. It's just inevitable, I feel like. And you know, if you are doing something and you are a little hungry, or you are a bored eater, try to go for maybe like veggies or fruit, that kind of thing. I like to pre-cut up veggies and fruit and just like have them in the fridge, so it's an easy snack to go to. But I'm gonna be honest, not every day, nearly ever, am I really craving like carrots and hummus or celery and peanut butter. Like I cannot tell you the last time I snacked on veggies for fun. Like, I would way rather go for a fruit than a veggie when it comes to snacks. But above all, I'm a salty snacker, and I love, you know, some chips and crackers, that kind of thing. Like, let's be real, we all do. But especially if you're a snacker like me, I feel like it's important to snack in a healthy way. So I love to stock up on my healthy snacks. I do this actually once a month, and I use Thrive Market. You guys have heard me talk about Thrive Market a million times before, and my box actually came today. So I wanted to tell you guys about it because it is what I rely on to get my healthy snacks and where I do get a lot of my snacks from. If you guys are not familiar, Thrive Market is an online membership market where you can shop all kinds of healthy snacks. They're very affordable. They're actually up to 25 to 50% off retail prices. So you save yourself a lot more money than you would to just go out into the store and shop for the items, and also you save yourself a lot of time. I love how efficient it is, and it gets to my house on time. And they actually have 2 different membership options. I personally go with the 12-month one. They have a 1-month one as well. I just like the 12-month one because it's a lot more easy for me since I am a college student and I'm super busy. I don't want to have to worry about going to the grocery store every single month and picking out some snacks. Plus, it's a lot more cheap. It comes down to $5 a month, whereas the 1-month membership comes down to $9.95 a month. So I just like to do the year plan and get my snacks that way. They have so many different things to choose from, whether it's food, health, household products. So you can get all kinds of stuff on there. And all of their stuff is so sustainable, which I really like, and very natural. I know that when I'm ordering from Thrive, things are so incredibly healthy. You have non-GMO, paleo, gluten-free, keto. You can shop so many different dietary types, so whatever your needs are, you can actually choose the category on the website when you're shopping, and instantly, like, I choose gluten-free, for example, and it brings me to all the snack options that are gluten-free or anything like that. And especially with the times we are going through right now, I know some people are a little bit skeptical about ordering groceries online, but personally, I really like it because I know that Thrive is doing everything in their efforts to make sure that your Thrive Market box is arriving safely, and all of the workers in the warehouse are being super safe. There's masks provided to them. They're staying distance apart, obviously, when they can. So I know that the environment is super safe and that my things are being delivered to my house very efficiently and in a safe way. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Thrive. If you guys want, you should definitely check it out. I know you guys will love Thrive as much as I do. And if you want to check it out, I will have a link down below. And if you guys sign up, you can get up to $20 of shopping credit to use today for your account. And also, the Thrive Market membership is risk-free, so you have up until 30 days to see if you like it, and if you aren't really satisfied with your Thrive Market purchase, then you do get a full refund back. But I'm sure you guys are gonna love Thrive as much as I do, just because their products are amazing, and I know that with Thrive, I'm getting the highest quality products at such an affordable price, and I love it. The next tip I have for you guys is more focused on mental health. It's very important right now to be very cautious and aware of your feelings, your emotions, everything like that, and not hold it and bottle it all in. So what I really like to do every morning, so I will either journal or read for 30 minutes. So usually journaling doesn't take 30 minutes, but I always read for 30 minutes. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in. If I want to write something down, like I have a lot on my mind, I'll choose to just open up my journal and jot some stuff down, and it just like feels like I released something, you know what I mean? It can be happy thoughts, sad thoughts, whatever. I just like to get my feelings out on paper, and it just makes me feel so much better. I don't know what it is. If you're just struggling or you feel like you don't really have anybody to talk to, I cannot recommend it enough. It's a hard habit to establish just because writing can kind of seem tedious sometimes, but it's gonna be one that really transforms your mental health. I think improving your mental health is honestly more important than your physical health, but that's just me. The next tip I have for you guys is to spend 2 minutes every morning, or just when you have a break in your day, in cleaning your room. I cannot tell you guys enough how big of a difference it makes when your space is clean in the place you are. I know that during this whole time right now while being at home, I'm spending a lot of time in my room, and when my room is messy, I feel very anxious, I feel very unmotivated, and not really wanting to do anything at all. I just feel very down on myself, and I just noticed the biggest mood change when I tidy up my room and I clean it. I just feel very refreshed and ready to go for the day. So I like to do it at the end of the day. I'll make sure my room is clean so that when I wake up in the morning, I'm not waking up to a mess. I'm not waking up to clothes all over the ground. And it just makes me feel like super clear in my head when my room is really clean. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but you guys, seriously, I know how many of us are probably struggling right now with a messy, dirty room, because it's where we're probably spending 75 to 90% of our time is our rooms right now. So try to make your space wherever you are, maybe it's your apartment, your house, anything like that, as tidy as you can, because it really makes such a big difference. So the next tip I have for you guys is goal setting. And I know this is probably something you've heard a lot before, but the approach that I'm going to share with you guys is one that I think is so incredibly powerful. So basically, I kind of like to set up goals every month to have it reach a bigger goal that I have set for myself, maybe in the end of the year or in 5 years, that kind of thing. So say I have a fitness or a health goal. We'll just do that because I don't want to talk money or materialistic things right now. We'll just talk like health and fitness, because that's kind of what this video is about. Let's just say you're somebody who wants to, like I said, just live simply a healthier lifestyle. So instead of being like, in May, I'm not going to have candy at night, I'm not going to late night snack, I'm not going to do this. You know, you don't want to set yourself negative goals, you want to set yourself positive goals. So what you could do and kind of like transform is to say like, all right, in May, every single day, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, I'm going to add a fruit, or I'm going to add a veggie to my meal. And just slowly adding little things like that is going to make you look at your goals in a more positive way. And also it's going to eventually like lead you to not eating unhealthily all the time. So maybe you're somebody who eats a lot of chips or snacks or that kind of thing. You can try to say things like, instead of don't eat chips every single day, you could, like I said, say add an apple and peanut butter as a snack, or add veggies as a snack, or eat, I don't know, a healthy snack from Thrive Market, like something like that, instead of saying don't eat this, don't do that. I just think it's more positive of an approach to goals rather than a negative like don't type of mindset, because then it's going to put you kind of in that negative headspace, and then you won't feel motivated to achieve your goals. So hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. It's all about your approach, and again, like I said, your mindset. That's going to really be the power to achieving the lifestyle that you want. Another thing that I think is very important is movement. Every single day, try to get some movement in. I know there's going to be days where you just don't want to work out at all. That's okay. Go for a walk. Maybe do a 10-minute ab exercise. Maybe just, like I said, it can be so incredibly simple. A walk down your neighborhood, or bring yourself somewhere that's out of like your typical environment of your neighborhood. Maybe drive to a lake or a scenic nature path and just walk that for 20 minutes, because you'll feel so much better. One of my favorite things that I always keep in the back of my head is that you will never feel bad at the end of a workout. And honestly, today I had one of those days, like I woke up and I was like, oh my god, this, like, I was kind of having a really slow morning, and I'm like, wow, I'm really enjoying this. The last thing I want to do right now is work out. And I'm somebody who loves to work out in the morning because it really helps my mindset and puts me in the best mood for my day, and just really releases a lot of positive serotonin in the brain and just really gets those endorphins going. So I feel really good when I work out in the morning. But today I just wasn't feeling it. I was like, you know what, maybe today should be like my rest day. And then I don't know why, but sometimes I'll go on YouTube and I'll watch videos, and then I feel like motivated to work out. Like literally I was watching somebody's haul and I was like, why do I feel like I want to work out right now? So then I decided to go on our family's like cycling bike, and I ended up biking for 45 minutes. And I was like, where did that come from? Like, I was so not in the mood to work out. I put myself in the environment. I said, you know what, Lauren, like, let's do it. Let's go work out. And I just busted out a 45-minute cycling class. And I felt so good after. I got so much accomplished today, and it was just like crazy. Like, even on the days I feel like you don't want to work out is the days that you just like, your mind needs it the most. You know what I mean? So obviously don't push yourself every single day. Listen to your body. My body didn't hurt. It was my mind. Like, my mind was telling me I didn't want to work out. My body was like, let's go. My head was like, let's not. So definitely listen to your body. If you're sore, if you're not feeling the best, don't worry about it. Like, don't work out, you know? But try to get some kind of movement in every single day, because it's going to be so incredibly good for your mental health. And it's also obviously great for your physical health as well. The next tip I have for you guys is to track finances. And I know this is something kind of weird to talk about because I know I have a younger audience, but it is something that I've started to do, and I have not realized how important it is. I actually made one of the biggest purchases I've ever, no, it was the biggest purchase I've ever made in my life actually a couple of days ago. And it was just like, it felt so good to buy something so big with my own money, my like hard-earned money. And it just goes to show like how much I would spend money on things that aren't like that necessary, whether it was clothes or makeup that I don't really need or that kind of thing. Like tracking my finances, what I like to do is at the end of each month, I'll go through my bank statement and I highlight the purchases that weren't smart. Stupid purchases that I didn't need, whether it was another pair of leggings, another pair of sweatpants, sweatshirts, whatever it was that just like doesn't better my life. I highlighted it and was like, okay, Lauren, like let's not, you know, have this many highlights next month. So it's very slow progress, but I think tracking your finances just makes you more like hyper aware of where your money is going. And then if you slow down where you're spending your money in unnecessary ways, you can save up and buy yourself something very big in the future that's obviously going to be very beneficial and necessary for your life, which is the purchase that I made. So I think that's very important to keep in mind. This next tip is one you guys have heard me say 1,000 times, and it is planning and prioritizing your day. So usually I separate my tasks into 3 different things. So I only allow myself to have 2 big tasks a day, and I make sure like my bigger tasks, like I said, are spread out throughout the week. So I'll have things that need to get done in the day, things that would be nice to get to, and then the last is like things like don't forget, whether it's to text somebody or call somebody that I need to get a hold of, that kind of thing, or like an email that I need to respond to. I keep that at the don't forget bottom of my to-do list for the day. And I have found that that just really keeps me on track and doesn't keep me straying away too much from my to-do list, and keeps me motivated, but also allows me to have me time and free time throughout the day. It's very important to, you know, lay out your tasks and scatter them throughout the week. Speaking of prioritizing and planning, another thing that I really like to do that also really helps me keep a healthy mindset is setting timers for apps on my phone. I find that especially during quarantine, I just spend a unhealthy amount of time on social media. You know, social media can just really be hard sometimes. So especially with, you know, being more public, it does get to me sometimes and I let it. So I need to set myself screen times, which I do. So whatever works for you, whether you allow yourself up to 4 hours or 2 hours or 6 hours, whatever is going to be best for you. I definitely think setting a limit on your apps is going to be great. So I think that's something very important to keep in mind. And then the last healthy habit tip I have for you guys is to clean out your car once a week. And I know this sounds a little crazy and it's weird. You're like, how does that have anything to do with being healthy? But it's just, like I said, a lifestyle tip, and it's gonna make your mind feel a lot more clear, because you obviously do spend a lot of time in your car, and when my car is messy, I swear my life feels messy. It's like my room. Like if my room is messy, I just feel like everything is like whack, and my room and like the space that I spend a lot of my time in is a perfect reflection of my mind. So if my room is messy, you know that my mind's a little messy. Or if my car is messy, you know my mind's a little messy. And I just think having a clean space just makes me feel so much better, like literally 1,000 times better. So I know how messy cars can get. I just throw things in my car all the time. My car can become a second closet, I swear. So I really like to just clean it out and make sure that it's super clean so that it doesn't feel like cluttered and overwhelming, anything like that. And that sums up all of the healthy lifestyle habits I have for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it and maybe it took away some of these habits, whether it was one or all of them, and you'll implement them into your life. Again, it's not all about physical health. Mental health is just as important as physical health is. Honestly, I think that in order to be physically healthy, you need to be mentally healthy first, because mindset is everything, people. And especially with things going on right now, it's okay to have negative thoughts. Honestly, anytime it's okay to have negative thoughts and feel negative emotions, but never let that consume you and like take over your life. Let yourself feel it, let yourself have those days, but don't let it knock you down too much. Just get back up and keep going. But I know it's really easy to get bogged down by things and kind of have little things get in your way of being happy and living a healthy lifestyle, but you can do it. Anybody can. You're not incapable. So definitely let yourself implement some of these habits. Doesn't have to be every single one, but maybe try just a couple of them to start and give yourself 21 days to establish the habit. And like I said, you will be on your road to a healthy lifestyle in no time. I hope you guys liked this video. If you want to see more types of videos like this, then definitely let me know and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.